Good day to you, everybody. This is SODAKRIDER. I'm on a demo ride again today. The Harley demo fleet. Taking another bike out. This one is a Street Bob. So this is something way different than what I normally ride. No windshield, of course. I believe you can put one on here. So this one's got the new speedo down here. It's all digital. Got to pay attention to what I'm doing here. Ass in somebody. That's kind of a fun bike to ride. I might want to move the handlebars. I'd probably see if I could loosen them up, tilt them towards me just a little bit, reaching just a little bit, and then this one has mid controls. I would definitely need forward controls. Being a 6'2" guy, this is a little short with these mids. I don't know if you can see my legs, but they're kind of crammed up under me. Would not be real comfortable for a very long ride. I would certainly want to get my legs out in front of me more, but definitely rideable this way. It's just not as comfortable as I would like it. But it's a fun ride because it's kind of a light bike. A little more light and nimble than the Street Glide or Road King that I'm used to riding back home. And it's actually got a little bit of get up and go. I'm thinking my mesh gloves were not the way to go today. Probably should have wore something leather, but whatever. Not the end of the world. It's not that cold. We are in South Dakota after all. Should be able to take a 60-degree day, no problem. Alright, let's see here. Let's give her a little power. Yeah. I gotta hang on. It's kind of wanting to throw me off the back, especially since we're riding into a pretty stiff headwind. And we got one more gear. This one's got 6 gears. That's pretty sweet. The seat is firm, but it's comfortable. It's got a little notch on the back end of it there to kind of help keep you on the bike. Like I say though, with this headwind and no windshield, I am hanging on. Literally. It's wanting to push me off the back of the bike. This would be a really fun bike to ride around town and stuff, I think, but these handlebars are kind of a killer for me where they're at. And I don't know if it would feel different if I had forward controls, if these handlebars would feel a little different then maybe too, but right now I'm getting exhausted quicker just because of the wind here today. But it's kind of like riding, you know, this bike for a longer distance. I'm having accelerated effects, I think, and I can feel it between my shoulders. It's already kind of starting to hurt. It's giving me a little bit of a workout. We'll see what that's like when we turn directions here. When we're going the opposite direction, then it might not be so bad when I've got this wind on my back, but I wouldn't want to ride very far today going this direction on this bike. Pretty glad I've got my full face helmet on right now. Also glad it's not raining like they had forecasted. Now I can relax a little bit. Wish we didn't have all this gravel in these corners. I'd like to take these corners a little bit more aggressively on some of these bikes. Whee! And there is the shift. Good thing we all got slowed back down to speed there, I guess, huh? Then we got the set of railroad tracks that we got to cross, so we always gonna slow down for that here anyway. Speedometer display and stuff, it's not real big, but it's easy to read, easy enough to read. And then you can see this little panel down here. It's got like for the bright lights, or I don't want to turn my signal on right now because I got people behind me. I don't want to throw them off, but I think that's probably where the signal light shows up. We got, let's see, fuel level, our speed, our the gear we're in. We got a trip counter. Let's see what else can we cycle through. We got range, clock, RPM, total mileage, and then we're back to the trip. Alright, downshift here a little bit to fourth. We're making a turn shortly to head south, so we'll have a tailwind then. We'll see what that feels like. Probably change out the mirrors on this bike to something that looked a little bit more hip, to kind of go along with the attitude that this bike has when it's just sitting around, you know. Not sure I'm a big fan of the color. To me it looks like primer. The old primer. Of course, since I grew up around a body shop, I remember when we used to use primer that was that color, and I don't know, that's what it looks like to me. It just looks like primer, old car. Not saying I dislike it, but I don't think it'd be my choice for color on a bike. I guess I'd probably rather have one that's on this bike, maybe just a solid black, denim black, or a gloss black. Either way, that's probably what I would pick. The wheels on this, yeah, the wheels are black, so that would look good. And then you know what else would look good is right now Mark Brody is here pinstriping. Actually, he might be gone now, come to think of it. He was here this week, though. I don't know if you've ever heard of Mark Brody, but you can look him up on the internet. He does a lot of custom pinstriping, though, and a lot of it on motorcycles. Goes around to a lot of different dealerships and probably some rallies and stuff, too. But he was up here pinstriping bikes for the dealership this week. But one of the things that he does that I really like, that would look really cool on this bike, he does a pinstripe around the wheel, around the outside of the rim, and man, that really sets the wheel off. It really looks nice. It's not much, but it really looks nice. So if I had a bike with black rims like this one, I'd probably want to do that to it. Actually, this bike could probably look good in a orange and black and white paint scheme as well. Get the Harley colors. It'll probably look pretty good that way. Actually, this bike probably doesn't have a lot of tins either. No, you could probably take this one apart and paint it whatever color you want to pretty easily. Be an easy one to do a custom color on, because you don't have all the saddlebags and all that stuff. It'd be pretty easy to paint. I think you'd have 2 fenders and a gas tank, and I think that's about it. So you could do whatever you wanted there. Since the frame and everything else is blacked out and the wheels are black, you could do about whatever you wanted. That'd be kind of fun. Alright, well, not a real technical review. I don't know a whole lot about these. I'm just having fun riding them, trying them out. That's kind of like why I like to go to the demo rides, is because you get to try a little bit of everything out and ride stuff you don't normally get to ride. So that's why I'm on this bike. It's pretty fun. Probably wouldn't mind having one around in the garage just to ride once in a while, with a few modifications. But that's pretty much it on the Street Bob. Thanks for riding along on this one. We'll try to do a few more. SODAKRIDER signing out.